So there was a second annual Black Music Awards show, and Guy and Teddy Riley were honored. Carl Thomas, David Hollister, who was part of Blackstreet, which Teddy Riley kind of, that's a whole nother story. But it was SWV. But it was cool to see it happening. If you were fans of New Jack Swing, mid 80s, late 80s to early 90s, you know exactly that Teddy Riley was the last dominant R&B producer. Obviously, everybody knows about Jamie Lewis and Allie and Babyface's dominance, but Teddy Riley with the Street Incorporated with hip hop, pop, and R&B came on like lightning and infused everything that you see. So before Timberland got happening, it was rolling big time, and before R. Kelly was rolling big time, was Teddy Riley. Teddy Riley was the blueprint for what was going on in the 80s. Once you get past what Michael Jackson, Quincy Jones, and Nile Rodgers and Bernard Edwards were doing, and Prince and Jimmy Jam, Material Lewis, and everybody, Minneapolis, Jesse Johnson, etc. Teddy Riley took over, and it was on and puff and cracking. And so when I saw the performances, the second annual Black Music Awards, I was like, wow, I was like refreshed because remembering that Guy debut album, and I remember everybody in the Annie trying to play I Like on keyboard back in the day. And you can call me crazy because we was debating. Albie Sure was singing the hook. Timothy Gatlin was on the cover, remember? And he got let go of the band. And that's one of the craziest stories about the albums and that whole era with Guy. I lived in Hampton, Virginia back in the day, and they used to come off Virginia Beach, and that was a big thing. Teddy on the streets, on the radio back then. It was Teddy's world. Guy was everything that first album. That first album was a hood R&B classic. They was bringing it. Teddy's Jam, oh Jam. Because before Ice Cube and Yay Yay, there was Jam. Piece of My Love. You know the story behind that. You can, and obviously, Round and Round was my bump. All them New Jack Swing grooves pretty much sounded like. I mean, they were all basically Gap Band, P-Funk related, the synthesizer boy. But at the time, we didn't care. It was fun. Teddy Riley had people in the streets having fun. And Guy was making you have fun. Damon Hall was on there doing his thing on drums and dancing. Aaron Hall's voice, which was the link between Charlie Wilson to R. Kelly, was hitting them notes. And Teddy was sampling and producing. Teddy was just like a hit machine, mixing and just making it happen. So anyway, when you see the award show and all the collabs, it's so great. Obviously, there's a big void missing without Heavy D and the boys with Heavy D down with that, and I'll be sure and all that. But those memories, those times, those hits, they